Welcome back. Yeah. 2021 Innistrad Eclipse themed standard environment. I guess that goes into the end of 2020. Or no, end of 2021. We already know about that, the vampire werewolf thing. It's supposed to have Castlevania type skins, crossovers. Apparently hit snags during negotiations with the IP rights with Castlevania. Okay. Apparently additional messages came in after the other video the other day talking, apparently, I didn't know this, Hasbro actually has a lot of the rights and intellectual property when it comes to these Furby type of Power Ranger, Teletubby, Furby things the other day. So apparently the April Fool's secret lair drop for 2021, two other individuals contacted me stating that the Furby thing was actually apparently also owned by Hasbro and apparently is the one in that category. This just doesn't even seem real. Like, this can't be legitimate. Like, I feel like I'm getting trolled. There's no way. Like, this is... Chronicles of Narnia for early 2022 was supposed to be a follow-up sequel in 2022-2023 for a next fairy tale story future Throne of Eldraine type sequel using Chronicles of Narnia. This was originally slated to have crossovers and skins for 2018's original Throne of Eldraine design and release. But wait, Throne of Eldraine was released in 2019 though. Maybe during that was the design period. Apparently this was replaced due to a storybook motif. Apparently it was canned because I guess there was a fourth Chronicles of Narnia movie that was supposed to go through production, but the Chronicle of Narnia fourth movie was canceled. So therefore they did not use this theme, and Papa Hasbro Wizards did not feel paying the intellectual property rights was worth the money since the fourth Chronicles of Narnia movie was canceled. Does that make sense? I think that makes sense. So essentially there was supposed to be another Chronicles of Narnia movie. Because that didn't really happen, I guess Wizards didn't want to pay the crossover stuff to have those type of skins for Throne. This was right before the skins for Godzilla for Ikoria. You know, half of me really wants this to all just be a bunch of dumpster fire, BS, made up type stuff. But some of this stuff is so specific. And multiple people have touched on the same thing. It reminds me of, like, what was the end of 2019? But before Double Masters and VIP, people were emailing me the list of the cards in the set. And then before Jumpstart, people were telling me about the Phyrexian swamp language. And I thought that was a complete joke. I said, they're not going to print cards without English. Remember that whole thing? And all of that turned out to be true. Okay. Dark Souls, the video game franchise, part of a mutual merchandising deal with Bandai Entertainment and Namco, oh boy, everyone's favorite Namco, was supposed to be finalized in the fourth quarter holidays of 2020. Oh wait, that was, I guess is this technically fourth quarter? Yeah, if this video goes live in October, this is fourth quarter. This was supposed to be in line with the 10th anniversary, which comes out in 2021 of Dark Souls, being the 10th anniversary celebration. Is that true? Can anybody confirm Dark Souls? Next year is the 10th anniversary of Dark Souls. I don't know if anybody knows that. I remember the video games years ago. Wasn't hardcore into it. If anybody wants to comment below about Dark Souls 10th anniversary next year, is that legit? Okay, next one. Obviously, Rudy, you know that most people in the history of blah 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 in movies, Avatar was like the highest grossing movie in mankind's history. Is that true? I might need a Google search. Avatar 1. Apparently Avatar 2 is in production. Is there an Avatar 2? Is that coming out? Slated for Q4 of 2021 due to continuous delays, Avatar 2 is supposed to have skins and or crossovers with Secret Lair or a magic product using Avatar themes. Okay. Japanese language only Gundam style. Japanese language only Gundam style showcase cards were supposed to be set for the third and fourth quarter of 2021 as part of the deal with Bandai, as mentioned above. And Bandai was which one? Dark Souls type thing? Possible deal fell through due to virus and world and values of everything changing, the 2020 disaster. Holy crap, it just keeps going, doesn't it? Like, seriously? Wizards of the Coast was also trailing a promotional series for the Dune. I actually saw that. I saw that trailer the other day on YouTube. The Dune movie, like the release or sequel or remake of Dune. I remember that when I was a kid. I remember watching those movies. Apparently, this agreement with WotC and Papa Hasbro is in limbo. Has been in limbo until the sequel and the movie releases. Also, to no one's surprise, obviously they were supposed to be. There is also other pending deals which have been in disagreements. Okay, so I do know there's another Dune remake movie or series, but I don't know. Is that more of like a desert and sands and like Egyptian style, or like what kind of? I don't know how that, or like a crossover gear punk thing, almost like a Kaladesh revisit thing, maybe something like that. I'm not really sure. I know it's a lot to take in, everybody. I apologize. I'm just kind of just want to put it out there, and this is this is one of the few videos that I hope everybody goes back to in 6 to 12 months from now, in 2021, 2022. I know that sounds like an eternity right now in 2020. I hope this is something we can all go back to and say, man, I'm so glad all that stuff Rudy read was just a load of crap and none of it came true. I would really like for you all to message me in next year, in 2021, and say, Rudy, remember that video you made? Well, 2021, the entire year is now completed. It's the holidays of 2021, and all that crap was fake. I would really hope that comes true. I would be honored to be presenting that. Okay, let's continue. Wizards I don't know if it's Wizards or Hasbro who's put. I don't know which entity. Apparently, negotiations for Game of Thrones, Marvel Entertainment, and yes, Rudy, even Fortnite have all been dark, and negotiations have been stalled out for between 8 and 13 months. I'm assuming that's probably because of the 2020 environment and how much everything's been distorted and come to a halt because of the virus thing in 2020. I'm assuming that's why. But see, oh my god, like, I'm sorry, y'all, but the concept of a Fortnite, like, Magic cards, or like Secret Lair with Fortnite characters, because that's a hot IP right now. The Marvel thing, I'm not surprised by. The Marvel universe is such a billion-dollar thing. I mean, I was playing with the Marvel cards in the 90s. I know it's not a game, but collecting them. I guess I am kind of surprised there haven't been Marvel Secret Lairs or skins for Marvel characters, kind of like the Godzilla skins from Ikoria. That doesn't surprise me very much for Marvel. That one doesn't actually catch me off guard. Now, the Game of Thrones, the Dark Souls, the Chronicle of Narnia, Avatar, those all kind of surprise me because those are based on just a specific movie or TV series that doesn't have the massive history of 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 years like old comic books or Marvel characters do, that go all the way back to the old comics of the Silver Age and Golden Age. You see what I'm saying? So, I mean, I don't know. Some of those are surprising, some aren't, I guess. Last but not least, for those of you still watching, Rudy, please do not use this specific word on camera because it'll give away the internal term used at Wizards. Okay? Last but not least, this promo item is being tested and have been trying to be brought to market for the last 12 to 18 months regarding Urza's cards. There's supposed to be an unset where the chase cards in the unset are actual Urza reprints or original Urza's cards reinserted in the unset as the chase cards, kind of like an original Priceless Treasure from Zendikar. Okay, now that actually seems kind of cool. I actually really like that. See, now that I think is very creative. Have an unset with really beautiful new lands, a bunch of fun new silver bordered cards. You can put skins or characters, whatever you want, but then have actual chase cards like the list. Have like a list slot in the back that actually has like original Urzas or original cards, or maybe that seems kind of neat, right? Seems kind of neat, right? Right?